Hey, everybody. Can you guys all hear me okay? I always have to do a sound check. I never know when the sound's going to fail or not. And I think I sound kind of funny coming through this new microphone. Oh, never ends. Hello, Shelley. You were the first one in the peanut butter tonight. And it made me giggle just seeing you guys fight over who's going to be first. See if anybody responded. Okay, of course, I'm late. Can you guys hear okay? Pa, 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 pa. I can always get an answer from Mace. Mace, can you hear me? Can't hear you. Thank you. I need somebody report they can hear me right away because I don't know if it's my sound card or what, but I just have so many issues with microphones, and they're not cheap either, guys. So Shelly was the first one, the peanut butter. She was followed in by Boop. Hello there, Diane. Moving on down the list. Hey, Russell. Everyone is too early. Yep, Russell, got to move faster. Yep, we were all waiting for Russell. How's the dogs? Whatever's wrong seemed to have passed. We are kind of thought we'd have to take them to the vet, but they were full of life yesterday, so we postponed and decided to not take them in. I think they just had a little virus or something. Really weird. I've never in my life have I had two dogs or any dog that is kind of as sickly as they can be at times. I don't know if they just get tired of their dog food and say, hey, I want something new, and they upchuck it on me. I don't know. But coming on down the list, hello there, Cindy. Hey, Carol Smith, nice to see you here. Judith, hello. You guys all make me smile. And I'm greeting you with a smile. Really. Who else is here? Not very many people are here right now. I think maybe Leo might be listening in the background. He can hear, but he can't talk. Hello, Madeline. Hey, HDL. Hello, Blanca. Blanca, thank you. Just about through the whole list here. Hey, Tessie. Hey, T-Skins. Welcome, everybody. How's everybody doing in the Derby? It's pretty cool with the animal band at the end of the road. Yeah, it is pretty cool. We'll get over to that in just a moment. Hey, Roro. Hello, Tammy. Guys are coming in here so fast, I can't keep up with you. Already greeted Mace. Hello, Deb. And hello, Pat. Does this microphone make me sound sexy? I just had to ask that because I could hear my breath bouncing the heck off of it. Russell is fast. I'm stuck on a task all day. What task are you stuck on there, Mace? I love the animal band. I wish that was a deco. It'd be so cute, wouldn't it? Of course, they always save the best for themselves, don't they? All right, I think we can get into this. Yeah. End of the road? Well, maybe yes, maybe no. Um, I've already finished all my tasks on my main farm. So before I hop over there, I'm going to switch farms before I take the thumbnail off. Okay, here we go. All right. Well, the reason I'm asking if it's the end of the road is that if you look up there, you will see I'm sitting on 1,149 points, 1 point short. But let's go take a look at what I did do in on the farm pass. I might have taken advantage of the double point days, but one thing that I did not do, as you guys can all see, oh, it just finished on me. Darn. Is this the right farm? It's my main farm, I think. Let's jump over there and see. Yep, it's my main farm. Main farm, second farm, alternate farms. It's confusing. Okay, now we can go see. All right. Bum, 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 bum. All right. Yeah. There's only 4 days left, by the way, guys, on your farm pass, and there's going to be some triple farm point days in here. But I did not buy a single task. The diamond task, I did not buy a single one. I just kind of went with the flow of the task showing up. And if I knew that double points day was coming up, which as it happened this month, the first was on a Friday. So every Friday we got to refresh our task, and we also got the double points. So, but see, I did not buy a single one of their diamond tasks. You can do it without buying them, guys. So just kind of play along, and let's look at the onions. I got that up to a point, but I didn't want to finish it out in case I needed the points or in case I needed something on double point day or something. So use a little strategy when you're doing this and you want, I'm too impatient. Pottery I mastered within a few weeks. Yeah, I was a fast one to master mace. But anyway, you can plan the lengthy goals on the farm pass to where you can finish them on double point days. So that's what I tried to do with a lot of my tasks. Farm visitors, I wait until it's double points before I finish them off. And boats, so I had to finish that one because I usually do boats and the derbies. I did it with the peppers. I just took my time, and then when it was double points, then I finished it, and instead of getting 75 points, I got 150. You can do this. Just a second. I got my cell phone in my pocket, and it's going off, and it also vibrates. Just 1 second, guys. I'll put you on hold. Sorry about that. I, I announced to my family that I stream every Tuesday night, 7 o'clock our time here, and what times I stream. It never fails. They either pop in on me or they call me right when I'm doing it. And that was my daughter making the plans for Thanksgiving Day. Back to the uh, doing your farm pass. You guys see it's really easy. You don't have to buy these diamond tasks to do. Just play and try to synchronize your task to end on a double points day. It's kind of fun. But if you notice here, I just need one more point. I got up there today and I'm like, what the heck? Just one lonely little point. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. And what I need to do, I think I'll just plant 2 bushes maybe. Maybe that I don't think that applies on the for your nectar and your peanut bushes. So I'm going to plant, see, I could do it with coffee, or I'm always needing blackberries. So I'm going to do the blackberry bushes. Put one there. Put one up here. There, farm pass goal complete. You guys get to see me finish a farm pass. One? Yeah, one measly little point. I thought, that's so cheap. All right, there it is. I'm finished. I will not level up because I've already leveled up twice this month, I believe. But let's see, where's it going to put me point-wise? Or XP-wise? Fondue pot is a tough one to fully master. All those new machines are hard. A couple of people have mastered them all. All right. So we're going to check the XP. I'm now in the two and a quarter million mark for XP. Look at that. It is hard to get, guys. You know, the higher you go, the higher your level, so does the higher number of XP increase. So, but it increases in increments of 11,000. So how many 11,000 levels would I have to go through? Or 11,000? How many more XP will I have to go through to get my next 11,000 update? Boy, I'm not really excited about this. How did you do on the Derby? I've already finished this one, and I'm going to be stacking for the peanut noodles on my other farm, which is why I started out on that. So let's go take a look at what I did today. I did lots of crops. I'm doing crops on the other one. Oh, look, I had to do 29 Fruity de Mar pizzas. Why did I choose that? I had all the products to make it. I also had a super booster for the bakery. A super booster for the bakery. Do you know how long it took to make those 29 pizzas? Less than 30 minutes. It was, I believe it was 48 seconds for each pizza. So see how those boosters are fantastic for derbies? I'd never have those lobsters. I was lucky. I checked and saw that I had all of the ingredients for it, so I went for it. Yeah, and also I was already stacked on my bath kiosk to I already had 9 of the soaps sitting there, so then I didn't have to work on that too much. I went ahead and stacked out my barn so that I would be able to keep stacking on the soaps too. Hello, Miss Linda. Welcome. Great to see you. Our neighbor has finished the derby. We came in for, congratulations, Diane. We're not finished with it, but we were in second place for a long time. But look at the one in second place now. They made a boo-boo. So as long as we don't make a boo-boo, we'll finish in first place. So I'm already finished with the derby on this farm, and I won't be trashing out with my other farm, so I won't be making a boo-boo this time. You know, they always call it when anybody in their neighborhood accidentally takes a task that's lower in points, they call it doing a Phoebe, because I did that so many times. It's like my fingers just would not trash the task, and I'd end up having to do the task. So I'm not going to let the other farm do the Phoebe this time. So let's go to that farm and see what I can do. I'm going to try to show you guys stacking. If I can get it to open here. Okay, I plan to take, how much more I got? I got a booster going for the potatoes. That's why I went and took the long task. But we were so far ahead that we've got time to play around and do production task or longer crop task. I want to do this one, and it's only calling. Oh, hmm. I could go ahead and stack that up. Go ahead and finish it. So I'm going to go ahead and take my task. As soon as my potatoes are done, I'm going to go ahead and take them. I'm going to try to stack for some of it right now. Is the barn full? Let's go see. The barn is full. Now I'm going to stack a few of these up. I already have 2. I want to keep those 2 there. I got 3. So I want to keep them there. And the only way I can do it is, first of all, I will put one in the kitchen there. Now, you can see that opened up some space in my barn. So we want to fill that up before we put anything else on that machine. I'll go ahead and take the rice noodles. I'll need those for this dish anyway. And if I can find it in this mess over here, I want to make sure that my barn is full. Yes, it is. Now I'm going to go ahead and put another one up. Now I got 2 more new spaces in my barn. So I'm going to take these 2 milkshakes, and that finished filling it up again. Now I'm going to go and put the next one in. Put 2 more items in the barn to replace those. Now come back and load the next one in. 2 more. Load again. Now I keep creating 2 spaces in that barn each time I do this. So I keep putting 2 things back into the barn, into my stock. Okay, another one. It takes time if you are stacking, but it's really worth it. Why can't I get that to go? Okay, always confirm at the top that your barn is still full. And now we're going to add another one. I only have to add 1 more. So we're going to fill up the barn. It is filled. Okay, now all I got to do is sit back and wait. And I only need, how many is this task call for? After the potatoes are done, I will take that task. And I let the neighborhood know that I wanted that task next. So it will take, I'll have plenty of time just to let those produce overnight and collect them first thing in the morning and be done with my task. We're usually done within the first 24 to 36 hours anyway. So I still got quite a few of the hoodies that need to start stepping up their game. I'm not worried about Spartan. I kind of worry a little bit about because he seems to want to take longer tasks. Okay, let's see. I'm all ready for Thanksgiving. Oh, what is everybody doing? What kind of arrangements are you guys all making for Thanksgiving Day? What's a specialty that you be making? Mine is rolls. I make yeast rolls from scratch, and I'm debating if I'm going to make them late tomorrow and semi-bake them, and then on Thanksgiving Day, they will be like a brown and serve roll. So a bit fat nothing. Tomorrow I'm going to be making apple pies to take to the soup kitchen to feed people that wouldn't have a Thanksgiving. Oh, that is wonderful, Susan. Yeah, that's right, Mace. Well, Mace, you hang out with all of us folks. You should join in the celebrations too. We're staying home, a green bean Is that what you're going to make, Russell? The green bean casserole? Well, uh, well, I'm going to make the rolls tomorrow, like I said, and do them like a brown and serve roll. They usually take about 15 to 18 minutes to bake, so I will bake them like 12 minutes and then finish the baking process on Thursday at my daughter's house. I'm making a Brussels sprouts and butternut squash dish. Hello, Cal. Uh, oh, my daughter said I could bring a pie, so I told my husband, I think I'm gonna make the chocolate French silk pie. He said, no. Why can't I make that pie? He said, I want a good old-fashioned pie. So I guess for him, I got the apples. I'm gonna make a homemade apple pie. And I'll be making rye dip uh, the rye bread dip where you put it in the round bread. It's like that's at every party here in the States, right, everybody? The dip. I'm making the rye dip tomorrow. Uh, I think I'm making a fluffy cranberry salad. And I don't know, daughters get bossy. I don't know if I might make, like an hors d'oeuvre with, um, brie cheese and cranberries. I've never made it before, but I think I could wing it. Gotta get a drink. You're making nothing? You have no stove? What happened, Tanya? You moved recently, didn't you? I see I have 12 more minutes to go on the potatoes, and the other farm is all done. Maybe I did the math wrong. Maybe I didn't plant enough potatoes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Surely I did. That's 8 times 13? I think I did the potatoes wrong. If I did that, I'm going to not be too happy. I got plenty of time left on the booster. I thought this was my final planting. You guys, count them with me. 14? Is that right? 14? So 14 times 8. Where's pen and paper? 112. I miscounted. Bummers. I must have got sidetracked and didn't finish planting them. I'm just going to fill her up. Well, I won't be finishing that one while we're in the stream, will I? Yeah, that's what I have on the paper. I just I don't use a calculator that often. I try to do it in my head or on paper. It's good to stay in practice, truthfully. Don't let a machine do all the work for you or the electronics. Got to use the brain sometimes. Oops, Daisy. I did the math wrong. Hmm. I have to smack myself. It's why I always arrange my crop pieces in blocks of 50. I used to do it in 20s, arrange my crops in blocks of 20. I think I should go back to that because I'm tired of having to figure everything out. I have to use a calculator to determine how many to plant and count 3 times to be sure I have enough. I think I got sidetracked, honestly. So many things are always going on around this house. Number one, my husband comes in and says that he wanted me to go get him a hamburger for his dinner tonight. He was out cleaning up leaves. But did you sell your house, Tanya? Living in a motel? That is hard the holiday seasons, I know. In a math test, I don't trust myself. I will literally punch into the calculator. 3 plus 6 because I'm scared I would get it wrong. Uh, Mace, my skills aren't as sharp as they used to be, but we had when I was working, we had you'd have to know the kind of work I was doing. We had like a new system, and everybody had to do the math for this. We had a conference on a Sunday of all things, a training conference, and they gave us a free meal. But everybody pulls out their calculators to do their math, and I'm doing it on scratch paper, the square root and all that stuff, the measurements and things like that. I was doing it on paper, and I was sitting there, tapping the top of the desk because I would be finished before everybody else. Got kicked out of the house after Gramps passed away. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. You and your husband and daughter are in the motel? Being nosy here, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. After you took care of him and everything, that's just not right. Just not right at all. Okay, let's move along here. Everybody finish off their valley? I got all mine finished and I collected my little deco. I don't even know what I did with it now. Colorful carpet. I remember the name, guys. Um, when they gave us the image from the team, they called it magical carpet. So I'll see which one it comes up as here. There it is under colorful carpet. So they told us it's a magical carpet. It's pretty big. Yeah, it is a rough time of year. What, Russell, you put your grandpa in a sanctuary? Look he said that right after Tanya. He told Tanya to be positive, and he says, I put mine in my sanctuary. I checked the Haiti Wiki for Valley decorations. Someone put the name for the next Valley deco, even though it hasn't released yet. On Wiki, oh, that's great. You get to go spend your Thanksgiving with family. We'll all be praying for you, Tanya, that you'll be blessed with an improvement in the living conditions really fast. Looks like 4x4. I think it was 1x2. Let's put it back in storage and see what it says. It's 2x2. When we give measurements, it would be, let's put it back out, and I'll put a path next to it that we can tell what it is. How about this guy? 1, 2. Okay, so it's 2. Go to the left, it's 2. Go down to the other one, it's 2. So it is 2x2. So it'll take up that much space on your farm. A lot of people don't really know how much space they're using for some of these. So yeah, that's how much space it would take up for you guys. And you can see I'm holding it over there. It's sitting there and it's showing in red, of course. So you can see that it's 2x2. I'm really upset with myself because I didn't count my potatoes. I know I must have gotten sidetracked, but I started telling you my husband wanted me to go get a hammer. Well, a cheeseburger. Has anybody heard of Steak and Shake? That's where we've been going lately if we get fast food because it's a lot better than McDonald's, for one. We know they use real beef. Uh, Favorite situation at WNC too? Oh, West North Carolina. I know. So many of the people there don't have access to central heat like we all have, sitting here nice and cozy and comfortable in our homes. And my heart goes out to those people. It's going to be a rough winter for everybody living in West North Carolina. And not only that, that eastern part of Tennessee that connects to North Carolina that suffered so much from the Hurricane Helene. Suzanne, so you're in Carolina, but you felt a lot of the after effects, didn't you? Why don't you tell us about the after effects? Wiki shouldn't be getting those. FEMA kicked them out of the hotels. Yeah, I saw that too. Maybe things will be a lot different for FEMA in the next few years. I they get the all the great hotels and the all the benefits, and the people get nothing. I love Freddie better, not Steak and Shake. I didn't like Freddy's. Freddy's was a little too on the greasy side for me. But I know that, with the Steak and Shake that they use real beef. They pound out the burgers right there on the grill. So it's a little bit healthier, in my opinion, than what McDonald's is. Because I've heard so many rumors about what McDonald's does to make their hamburger. I'm not, I'm just not a fan of their hamburgers. But sometimes you get this little urge that we were just call this chat time instead of playing heyday. Sometimes though you get that craving for a Big Mac. And I try to overcome it by just running to Steak and Shake. All these places are within 3 to 5 minutes from my house. So I have easy access to so many things. McDonald's is mostly soy. Kid worked there. Yeah, they have a lot of additives in their hamburger. It looks like beef, but it's not. I did that one time. I bought was trying one of these veggie burgers that they were selling at one of the high-end grocery markets here, and it was supposed to be. I heard other people telling me that it was um, tastes just like beef. You'll love it. I bought that. Oh my gosh, it was not good at all. I heard that McDonald's fries was the worst. I I think so too. Problems could be attributed to local establishment. I was surprised this all the other Steak and Shakes in our area have closed up except for this one that's the closest to me, and they say that they are privately owned, but they still make it like Steak and Shake you always made it so, and they still go under the name. So I'm assuming that they are Steak and Shake, or still get all the Steak and Shake products. Now, see how many more do I need? I just need 30 more. Yeah, I got sidetracked earlier. That's what happened. So now an hour and 38 minutes. Aren't boosters great though, guys? I want to try one while we're streaming. Um, should I do a bread? If I have an oven, I probably have it on the other farm. I could do a dairy. The only thing I need from the dairy are cheese. I let Ernest do everything else. I overwork Ernest. Now there's 8 times speed on a bakery. I got 4 of them. Oh, I can burn one tonight, so let's go for it. But first, I want to load the machine up or my ovens before I activate it, just to make better. I'll just cook my own burgers. We do that a lot, Tanya. We'll have the kids over for Papa's world famous hamburgers or cheeseburgers, and he spends all the time practicing in the kitchen. He only makes them like 2 at a time, and I drag out my big old griddle and toast the buns on it, and we end up making the cheeseburgers, and the kids love it. But I don't like his hamburgers. He makes them 2 inches thick. I like a skinny, flat patty, and I like to have it kinda crisp around the edges, but he makes them too thick for me, so I usually pat my own out, put it between 2 layers of, Saran wrap, and press that thing down until it's almost, uh, like a paper thin burger, and have him cook that for me. Let's see, we're gonna do the oven, so the bakery. I always call it's an oven, guys. Looks more like a pizza oven, don't you think? Um If I do the cookies, I'm gonna go ahead and do 1, load 1. I'm gonna activate the booster to see how long it's going to take so I can gauge exactly what I wanna make. Got 4 of them, so we're gonna activate it. Come on. Okay. Now how long will it take to make the cookie? 6 minutes. So I have 11 spots, so that would only be 11, well, be more like 10 cookies. Now if I wanted to do some of the other products, 4.5 minutes on the potato bread. Now this is what's nice. Well, minute 27. I used the, times 12 booster when I made my pizza today. Looks like pizza oven. Yep, it does. Looks like one that I saw when we used to have this, Macaroni's restaurant here. That was the name, Macaroni. They served, Italian food. Okay, I could do that one, or this one would be 3 minutes on gingerbread. I've only got 1 gingerbread. You know, Imma do the gingerbread. Do I have enough products to make the gingerbread? Come on. It won't say open. There we go. No, I don't have enough syrup to do that. Okay, so let's move along. What about the macaroons? I have to collect some coconut. They take a lot of sugar, but they only take 3 minutes. And okay, alright, it's going to be the macaroons. So we'll go get some cocoa. I've made macaroons before. I never put cocoa in my macaroons. Where is my cocoa? That's not going to be enough, I don't think. We will see. I'll come back and chop them later. Fuzzy. You guys see that? Do you have the same issue? My wheel turned up fuzzy. Faded out looking. Let's close it, see if it'll come. Okay, there we go. Did you guys see that? That's been happening a lot. All right, we'll be just fine to make a bunch of macaroons, and I've got 10 spots to fill up. Okay. So then I go back and I count exactly how many minutes of going to be tied up. That's going to be 30 minutes, and this one is 3. So 33, I still have 27 minutes left. So I will come back and load off with some more of the macaroons. Did you see that? Yeah, it was really fuzzy. My game keeps freezing at the beginning. How do you mean freezing? I have a big issue. Let's see if it'll do it now. Okay, I'm going to go out of this farm and go over to this one. Nope, it's not going to kick me out. A lot of times when I'm changing the farms, and it will kick me out. Then I go right back to the old beginning with the old buildings, and was it like 4 or 5 taps, and it takes me then to the right farm. Some people put chocolate chips on their macaroons while others dip the bottoms in chocolate. I haven't made macaroons so in a long, long time, and I love the coconut. You know what? Susan, you probably, well, all you girls that work in the kitchen probably know this. My tell you one of my favorite things to make at Christmas are the Hello Dollies. Does anybody know what the Hello Dollies is? We'll talk food. Any of you ladies know what the Hello Dollies is? Go back this far. I'm gonna load a few machines up. I'm already stacked for my task that I want to take later. Make sure no one has trashed it, okay? They trash it, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm gonna trash this one. Oh, my teammates. And I'm gonna trash the milk because it's gonna take too long for them to make this. And also, I take in consideration most people use Ernest and Rose. So I'm gonna go ahead and trash the milk. If they're using Ernest and Rose, then they're gonna have to wait until the first hour instead of collecting right away, most likely. Peter's missing all the food talk. Yeah. Used to make them years ago. Okay, Diane, I love Hello Dollies. I I do an overkill on them. I go ahead and make out the bottom layer, and then I put just a little bit of the condensed sweetened condensed milk, just really thinly spread it over the bottom layer, and then I start putting in the other ingredients. But by the time I get done, oh, they're pretty thick. And then I always make it with 2 cans of sweetened condensed milk. I can literally open up a can of that sweetened condensed milk, take a spoon, and just eat that straight. I love that stuff. Looked it up on the website. If you're talking about the Hello Dollies, look up Magic Cookie Bars, Eagle Brand Magic Cookie Bars, and that's what they are. And we call them Hello Dollies here, Suzanne. A few people call them that. Susan says 7-layer cookie bars. Let's see, is it 7 layers? The crust, coconut, chocolate chips, Eagle Brand, nuts. Do you layer it in for 7 layers? Night, Shelley. Thank you so much. I hope you get to feeling better really, really soon. But you love magic bars? Oh, I do too. Magic, my birdhouse works correctly again. Was your birdhouse broken? I can't eat any sugar because my doctor said that no sugar for me because I'm almost to being diabetic. I've never had to deal with that, so I can't, relate to it in any way. I Are there diabetics in your family, Blanca? Because usually it's genetic. Come on, potatoes, grow. Since this is going to be my last task that I have to do for the Derby anyway, talking about the loading for the peanut noodles. I'm gonna go ahead and start stacking my machines, um, especially for this farm because tomorrow is the puzzle boats, and I think I can still get puzzle pieces on this farm. I'm afraid that Tank feels the same as you. Opened a can, went to the other room, and ate the whole can. Eagle Brand milk, Susan? Are you talking? Did he eat the sweetened condensed milk? Oh, I love Christmas crack too. Yeah. If anybody doesn't know what Christmas crack is, you can look it up on YouTube. Uh, it's where they take like a what do you use for yours, Tanya? Do you use the saltines or do you use the graham crackers? I use the graham crackers for mine. A lot of people use the saltines. There's too much, saltines to me are a little too salty. Have you heard of Texas trash pie? No. Very close to what you're talking about. Oh, really? I like condensed milk on toast. I can take that sweetened condensed milk, pour it like a little bit in a bowl, throw in some roasted pecans and stir it up and eat it just like that. I don't know because I was adopted. Ah, Blanca, you don't know, you've never tried to make contact with any family members or anything? You like sweetened condensed milk in your coffee? Susan, I can't believe it. Tank is her dog, by the way, everybody. I can't, and he had no after effects after eating that can of condensed milk. You have to eat complex foods. You have to watch the carbohydrates, don't you? That is a ton of sugar for a little doggy. Wow. I'm surprised that he didn't get sick and have all those other things that go along with eating the wrong thing. Well, hello, Retta. How are you? We're just yakking, Retta. We're not doing much farming. We're talking about food. Let's see. I'm gonna start filling some of these up and try to keep talking too. My husband says that when I drive, if we start talking, that I don't pay attention to my driving. And I'm like, I do too. It's just that he doesn't want to talk to me at that time. Let's do some orange sherbet. I think I might use my Tom to do some of these. By the way, I'm running him every hour today because I was so low. Hello, Jackie M. I didn't see you come in. And I don't know if I greeted Tammy. Welcome, all you guys that I missed. Uh, maybe, let me see, do I want to go for the toffee? Let's see if we want to do the toffee. My barn is full. Boy, I can really do some stacking now. I think I'm going to do some toffee because I'm going to be needing some of the latte. And let me see where are my products stand on this. Come on. I got butter, I got the sugar, so we can do it. I love Rose and Ernest. I don't think I could farm without them. I'm so codependent on them. And I don't know what's on my other wheel. Oh, yeah, I can do that. Come back and do that the next time around. Hello, Glucin. Great to see you here. Now we're going on down the line. We have the fish. Got the fish. I'm gonna have to go fishing. And I'm not making bread. You guys saw what I put in the bakery, and it was not bread. I'm gonna wait on my grill and come back and hit it after I stock up on more bread. If I talk and drive, I'll miss my turn every time. Oh, I don't miss any turns. Maybe I might slow up a little bit, but if I'm slowing up, I'm probably doing the speed limit. I was probably over to begin with. I mean, if it tells me that, say for example, if it tells me I'm on Highway 70, but the speed limit could be 55, I take that 70 as being my speed limit. I love those little tubes. Like I put them all together here. I procrastinating again about designing. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It's kind of in my way right now. It really is. It annoys me. Let's see. Can I make some of these? I've only got one plum. We're going to do it. I'm making lots of rice on the other farm. Let's go get some plums. If I can find them. Okay, we've got to plant some plum trees. Does anybody get hungry when we're playing farm? Because I do, and sometimes I have to eat as I'm playing the farm. Do you ever watch Shark Tank? It's where people go with a new invention and they, does anybody here really know what Shark Tank is? Pull you guys into the conversation here. But Shark Tank is where a lot of people will go in front of successful, let's call them millionaires who help them, uh, well, maybe buy a share in their new invention that they take before the panel. I've been watching them on YouTube. So these two guys introduced um, snack teeve is what they called it, and what it is it's uh, like a fork, not a fork, but like a kind of like tweezers. They fit on your fingers, and instead of using your fingers to take your snack, you actually use this little gadget and pick up your snacks with that. And the way it fits on the fingers, you can continue to type in everything. I watched a film about someone who invented a magic mop called Joy Mangano. Very interesting. Well, anyway, they invented those little fingers, and I'm thinking very seriously about ordering the sets for my son-in-law, because he likes to sit and watch television and snack, and then he wipes his hands on his clothes. This way, he won't be getting his fingers dirty. He won't be. Can you imagine eating Cheetos with your fingers? Anybody knows what Cheetos are? Well, you get this residue on your fingers when you're eating Cheetos, and I've seen him take these Cheetos and eat them and then wipe his fingers on his clothes. He ends up with streaks of orange on his clothes. But I was thinking about getting that for the guys for Christmas, and heck with the guys. I like to eat here at my computer too. As a matter of fact, I was eating a everything bagel last week, and one of the little seeds, a sesame seed, fell into my keyboard and jammed a letter. So it, I might have to start covering my keyboard when I'm eating at my computer. But yeah, those little fingers would be great. Would you like that for a gift, Russell? Do you sit and snack when you're watching television or playing your game and then wipe your fingers on your clothes? Make him tell on himself here. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It'd make a great gift, especially for guys who snack. And most guys do snack when they're eating. How many guys we have in here that snack while they're eating? Whoa. Not snack while they're eating, but snack while they're watching television or doing other things. Keep a can of air handy while you're eating at your keyboard. I got a real strong vacuum, so that's what I did. I just took the vacuum and hit the keyboard with it. But looking at it right now, and oh, there's a seed stuck to my period key. It's gone now. That no joke. I've replaced my keyboards before because they get so jammed up with crumbs. I've tried to not eat anything that will fall anymore. I don't snack so much. I do like a cheeky pocket of Walkers. Okay, now what are Walkers? You gotta tell us what Walkers are. Gotta get back to my machine over here and start filling them up. Do I have coffee? Nope. Gotta go get some coffee. Should have collected a bunch of things before I started this. I gotta have this farm ready for the puzzle pieces tomorrow because I will be rushing some boats. Yeah, I'll be low on diamonds too. Crisp. Walkers are okay. There's a lot of things that are crisp, like potato chips. It would be so funny, Mace, to see you and Ricky eating some of the foods in America because we don't go by the same thing. Fish and chips, for us, those chips are usually French fries. When we buy fish and chips in a restaurant, they're giving us French fries and the fish. Bye, Tanya. Thank you so much. If you want to private message me, you can. Yeah, crisp equals potato chips. Okay. But I think it would be really very interesting for you guys going to shops here in America and say, "I want some crisp." They'd laugh at you, wouldn't they? All you people that live here in the States, wouldn't they laugh? You go in and say, "I'll have some crisp." Ah, the can of air, yeah. I never thought about that. I have to tell you that when I used to work, there was some kid that thought he was being funny and held that air up to another guy's ear and actually injured the ear. The guy could not hear anymore with that ear. Yeah, I don't think that guy got to keep his job either. 'Cause that was kinda stupid, kind of idiotic, and we always put safety first on the job I was on, and this for this guy to go and do that. Let's make some coffee because we gotta make other products with it too. What do I want? Let's finish off with the rice, I've gotta plant rice too. This is not gonna leave me very much rice to plant. Different countries give me a break. What was about the can of air? Cute kitty? Yeah, my barn is full. Now's a good time to stack. Okay, Tanya, I'll be kinda busy in the kitchen tomorrow too. I'm gonna prep everything tomorrow, then I won't be rushing around the kitchen on Thursday morning. And I always have to make double the rolls because everybody wants to take some home. Let's see, we had more room left in here, did we not? So what are we going to continue with on this bakery? For those that just come into the stream, I'm using a booster, a super booster, and only 3 minutes that it takes to to make the macaroons. So how many macaroons are we gonna end up with? I think I'll continue with the macaroons to I gotta go collect some more cocoa first. Where is the cocoa? I have to go over here. I think I missed what's so funny. Hot chips. That was me. Canned air can also explode. Never had that happen. Of course, in a workplace where you have a lot of keyboards, every desk had canned air. Chips are fat chips. French fries are McDonald's sized chips. In Australia, we also call crisp chips here as well, just to confuse things. I would have a little difficulty in another countries trying to get them to understand what it was that I wanted. Thank goodness when we went to Helsinki, everything was breakfast was the big buffet. The dinners were already ordered for us, and at the Supercell headquarters, they had food already for us, so I didn't have to try to describe to them what I was wanting to eat. Country to country, yes, it is very different indeed. But what an experience. Hello, Regina. Welcome. Okay, we're just killing a little time tonight. Stacking up my machines because tomorrow's the boats. Off to sleep now. Good night, HDL. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it very much. And happy Thanksgiving to you and to all a good night. Sounds like Santa there. See, I don't even remember where I was. What can I make here? Hit my bakery. I didn't load the bakery up, did I? I was going to go to see what I get distracted. I went to collect my cocoa and didn't come back to load out the bakery. I'm gonna have lots of macaroons. It's 2 a.m. for you. Uh, Diane, you're making yeast rolls? Oh, I missed some things. I get so lost. I make 48 rolls for Thanksgiving and Christmas both. Uh, what recipe do you use, Diane? Or you just do it from memory? I found a great recipe on the Food Network. Georgina's, uh, she call it soft rolls, but Georgina's rolls, they are delicious. You guys should take a picture. I actually had oh, yeah, I should do a video Thursday. This is gonna be kind of exciting. It's gonna be the first time I've had all of my family together for a holiday meal several years because some of them wanted to go off and do their own thing, start their own tradition. So we're all gonna be together on Thursday. I'm excited about that. I need some coconut to finish up my macaroons. Where's the coconut? Didn't need very much. Just one macaroon left. No, yeah, just one. Tonight's stream feels more like a party. Oh, yeah, party without my drinks. My pina colada. I'm a big alcoholic, I tell you that. Not really, guys. I I like these dailies cocktails. They're just sweet. They're like drinking a slushy. I think, Cute Kitty, weren't you going to look up the dailies? Somebody was gonna look them up that was in Ricky's Food Street stream. I don't like stock in for we're blessed to have all of our family live in Missouri. We have over 20 here for Christmas. I can't wait, Diane, until we get to see some of those gift wraps that you do. She showed them one year, guys, and she's an artist when it comes to wrapping the Christmas presents. They are so creative. I can't wait to see those. Now, my son does that too, Diane. He gets very creative when he wraps presents. He likes to, if there's a stripe in the wrapping paper, he lines it all up. He matches the prints, everything. You can't tell where it begins and ends. He turns into quite an event when he does it. Peanuts. Canada has their own version of Thanksgiving. Yeah, theirs is in October. Who's from Canada? They can tell us exactly when is your Thanksgiving. You're a lazy rapper. Bags, bags, bags. Yeah, I used to wrap everything too, Cute Kitty, and now it's bags. It's bags or it's a card with money or a gift card in it. You don't have to wrap those. Try to get a little fancy with their names is all. Since I don't do calli calligraphics or anything like that calligraphy or anything like that, I just print them. Anybody that has an I in their name, I draw a heart-shaped I, a dot over the I. So that's the extent of my decorating anymore. I just bags are a lot easier. Oh, yeah. Takes a lot of tissue paper, though, Russell. Hello, Dollar Tree. Here I come for my tissue paper. They celebrate in October. Thank you for looking that up. Let's see, what shall we make? We're gonna, I don't know what Ernest has stored. Let's find out exactly what he has stored. Uh, oh my goodness, I didn't did I reset him? Come on. It won't go back over. I have to open him again. Okay. Ooh, he is set correctly. Hello there, Rockstar. You're almost late. I have 9 totes of wrapping. Oh, you are kidding, Diane. Second Monday of October. Okay. So I think I better leave the dairy open for Ernest to work on his sugar. He's got to make me some sugar. Ernest, what are you doing? Better not be slacking. Well, I'm going to help him out here. He won't fill his up until I go to bed. Then he'll work on it all night long. So I'm going to rush some for myself. All right. Yeah, Rockstar, you're a little bit late. I was just thinking about ending the stream. Has anybody got any questions or anything they want to ask? Oh, by the way, I will be streaming on Friday morning. I may stream earlier than the scheduled time. It kind of depends upon uh, a certain other thing. This is close to the end of the month, and so far, Heyday has been giving us the dairy news, like usually on the last Friday of the month or uh, a day or two before the end of the month. Well, the month ends on Sunday, is it, guys? I have to pull it up here and see. Does it start on Saturday? Is the first day of the month or the last day? I'm doing it on my fingers. Don't count on me. I couldn't even count the potatoes earlier. Let's see. Saturday is the last day. Okay. I anticipate, now this is not a fact or anything, this is just my gut feeling, is that we may see the dairy news on Friday. Hello, Honest, if they do the dairy news Friday, I will stream just a little bit earlier, and we had said I would start streaming at 11 Eastern Time, 11 a.m., but I will probably start about 8 or 9 if we get the dairy news, because I'll let you know more on Thursday. I'll post it on Discord, letting you guys know, because I will know for sure, hopefully on that day exactly, if they are going to the dairy news. And we're hoping that it, they will include maybe the last update of the year, but Black Friday all might be out. I don't think other countries do other countries celebrate Black Friday like we do? And not that it's a celebration. It's really a free for all. People have actually gotten trampled in some of those Black Friday openings. Chi Chi, your predictions are usually right or nearly right. I think so too. Okay, I didn't see what Diane said. I think there will be an update in December. Uh, I'm thinking the same thing, guys, that there will be also, because we've only had the 3 updates this year, and we usually have one like the first week of December. So we'll wait. We'll find out if they show that Dairy News Friday or Saturday. Either way, uh, I'll stream at 11 a.m. on Friday or earlier, depending if we get the Dairy News. Don't know what it's for, except it's because your shop's closed. I'm not sure. Oh, you have a Black Friday also? I know Amazon's running Black Friday. Amazon is having, yeah, and I had to order some hardware for my husband. He couldn't find anything locally. You know, Amazon has everything. If you know exactly what words to key in, you can find anything and everything. Thanksgiving is over for them. I won't even be up yet. Oh, that's right, Susan. You don't get up early to take the doggies out? Our shops here, uh, a lot of them changed their hours during the COVID pandemic. Uh, a lot of the stores were open 24 hours. Walmart was open 24 hours, but I think now most Walmarts close at 10 or 11 p.m., which is what they should do. Give people a rest, give them a break. Black Friday used to mean something different a decade or two ago. I like to look at things, not buy photos. I can look too, Regina. I can afford to buy. Why is it called? I don't know why it's called Black Friday. I did Black Friday a couple of times with my grandkids, and we got up. We were at the stores at 4 a.m. They start at 4 a.m. on Black Friday, most of them, and we would be at the mall at 4 a.m. You talk about fighting the traffic. There's really more human traffic in the stores than there is auto traffic on the streets. Everybody, some people actually wait at midnight at stores. Susan, I don't know if you recall, maybe Diane recalls, but wasn't it up east somewhere where the people were waiting at midnight at this one store? And when they finally did open the store, they all rushed in, and some people actually got trampled. There was like one fatality. Maybe there was more than one fatality, but that's what Black Friday is here. That's why I say it's a free for all. You almost have to wear your army tactical gear to go out on Black Friday. Thank you, Pat. Okay, guys, I'm going to end on that note. I'm going to get my army gear out and get ready. No, I'm not going to do Black Friday. So, good night, everybody. Thank you all very much for coming. I think I had fun. I hope you guys all had fun as well. Bye now.